points. Let's understand what is a cone. Now, this is a diagram for a cone. It looks like a tent. Now, it is also called as a right circular cone because it forms a right angle at this point. This is the radius, which is denoted by small r. This becomes your height, and this slanting height is called as slant height, which is represented by L. Now, as you see in Pythagoras theorem, L square is equal to h square plus r square. So, if you want to find the slant height, it is L is equal to square root of h square plus r square. Okay. Now, let's come to the few formulas. How do you find the volume? The formula for volume of a cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. The easier way to remember is, it is just 1/3 of volume of a cylinder. Then comes the curved surface area, this surface, curved surface, or it is also called as lateral surface. Lateral surface means towards the side. So the formula is pi r l. What is the total surface area? The curved surface area, which is pi r l, plus area of a circle, which is pi r square. So take pi r common in bracket L plus R. I hope it's clear. Let's go to question number 8, children. How many meters of canvas? Canvas is a cloth, okay, which is 1.25 meter wide. So the breadth of the canvas is given as 1.25 meter. Okay, how many meters? So generally when you are buying cloth, you will get it in length, you will get it in 1 meter cloth or 2 meter cloth. So generally the length is taken in meters. So you have to find the length over here. Okay, width is given to you, will be needed to make a conical tent. So you are going to make a tent whose radius is 17.5 and height is 6 meter. Now you need a tent. So what is the shape of the tent? It is like this, correct? So what are we supposed to find? You are supposed to find the curved surface area. Okay. So let's find the curved surface area. What is the formula? Curved surface area for cone is pi r l. Is L given to you? Okay. This is the slant height and this is the length. There is a difference. You have to find the length. How many length of meters of canvas do you need? Okay. So let's find L first. How do you find L? L square is equal to r square plus h square. L is equal to square root of r is 17.5 the whole square plus 6 square, which is equal to 306.25 plus 36, which is equal to 342.25, which is equal to 18.5 meter. This is the slant height. Okay. Now let's find the curved surface area. It is pi r l, which is 22/7. Radius is 17.5 into 18.5. 7 2s are 14.5. So on 1017.5 meters square, since it is area. Now you know the area, you know the breadth. So you can find the length. How do you find length? Length is area upon width or breadth, right? So let's find it. It is 1017.5 upon 1.25. Children, whenever there is decimal, I have already taught you how do you remove the decimal. Here, let's write this in fraction. 10175 upon 10. This is 125. 100 would be up. Reduce it. After reducing, you will get the answer as 814 meter. This many meters of canvas you need to make the tent. Okay, let's go to the next question. Let's go to question number 10, children. An iron pillar consists of a cylindrical portion. Let's draw the cylindrical portion. This is the cylindrical portion. Okay, it is 2.8 meters high. Height is 2.8 meters. And 20 centimeter in diameter. So the radius would be, radius is 10 centimeter, or you can convert into meter, which is 10 upon 100 meter, which is 0.1 meter. Okay. And cone. So iron pillar consists of a cylindrical portion 2.8 meter high and 20 centimeter in diameter, and a cone 42 centimeter high is surmounting it. Surmounting it is placed over it. So this is a cone which is placed over it. Okay, and the height of the cone is given as 42 centimeter. So let's convert this. This will become 0.42 meter. Okay. Find the weight of the pillar given that 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 7.5 gram. Now children, from this you can understand what are you supposed to find. The weight of 1 centimeter cube is 7.5 grams. So you have to find the answer in centimeter cube. So instead of doing in meter, we can leave the answer in centimeter. So we will convert this also, height also in centimeter. So into 100, which will become 280 centimeter. Now since you need the answer in centimeter cube, cubic centimeter means you have to first find the volume. So you will find the volume of a cylinder plus volume of the cone. That will give you the total volume of the iron pillar. Okay, let's do that first. So volume of the pillar is equal to volume of cone plus volume of cylinder. Correct? Now, what is the formula to find volume of a cone? It is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, let us take this as h1 and this as h2 plus volume of a cylinder is pi r square h2. Now what is common in both? The radius is common and pi is common. So you can take it outside, pi into r square. Okay. What is left? 1 by 3 h1 plus h2. It becomes easier to solve, right? Now 22 upon 7. What is the radius? Radius is 10 into 10. 1 by 3 into h1 is 42 plus h2 is 280. 3 ones are 3, 4. So it is 22 upon 7 into 10 into 10 into 14 plus 280 is 294. Correct? Now let's check, will it go in table of 7? Yes. 7 4s are 28, 1 7 2s are. Now multiply, you will get the answer. So multiply 22 into 42. This 20 and centimeter cube you will get. So 22 into 42, 22 into 42. Children, you can check one of my videos in shorts when I have explained how to multiply a 2-digit number by a 2-digit. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 8, 12. 2, 1 4 2s are 8, 9. So it is 92400 centimeter cube. This part is clear. Now they have given that 1 centimeter cube weighs 7.5 grams. So let's find this. So 1 centimeter cube, it weighs 7.5 grams. How much would 92,400 centimeter cube weigh? So what you will do? You will cross multiply. So 92,400 into 75 upon 10. 0 0 cut. Now just do the multiplication. So it is 693,000 grams. You can convert to kg. So this will become 693 kg. I hope it's clear. Come on, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the 12th question. The second sub question of 12. A conical tent is to accommodate 77%. Let's imagine this is a tent. Okay. Now in this tent there are 77 people in this tent who is living. Okay. Just for example, each person must have 16 meter cube of air to breathe. Each person breathes 16 meter cube of air. So what is the total volume of air which is required? So this tent there are around 77 people and each one breathes 16 meter cube of air. So what is the volume of air required? So volume of air required would be 16 into 77, which is 1232 meter cube. This is the total volume of air which is required. Okay. Now the radius is given to you. You have to find the height of the tent. So what is the volume of a cone? Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, correct? Which is 1 by 3 into 22 upon 7 into radius is 7 into 7 into height. What is the volume? Volume we have already got it as 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, 7 and 7 gets cancelled. So height is equal to 1, 2, 3, 2 into 3 upon 22 into 7. 11 2s are 11, 1, 1, 2, 256, 7 8s are. So height is 24 meter. Fine. Now you got the height. Now you have to find the curved surface area. So what is the formula to find the curved surface area? It is pi r L. Is the value of L given to you, the slant height? No, this is not given to you. So first you will have to find L. L is square root of h square plus r square. What is h? 24 square plus 7 square, which is 576 plus 49, which is 625, 15, 1. Okay. So what is L? L would be 25 meters. Square root of 625 is 25 meter. Now let's find the curved surface area. So what is the formula? It is pi r L. So curved surface area is pi into radius is 7 and L is 25. This gets cancelled now. 22 into 25. 5 2s are 10. 1 carried. 2 5s are 10. 10 plus 4 14. 14 plus 1 15. 1 2 2s are 4 5. So it is 550 meters square. Please check out my short for multiplication of any 2-digit number by a 2-digit number. Okay, come on, let's go to the next one. Let's go to question number 14. A solid metallic cylinder of base radius this much. This is a cylinder. Okay, the radius is given as 3 centimeter. Height is given as 5 centimeter. Now this is melted. It is a solid cylinder. So by heating it, it gets melted, and from that you make cones. So you make cones. Okay. Now each height is given as 1 centimeter and radius is 1 millimeter. You will divide it by 10 to convert into centimeter. So this will become 0.1 centimeter. Okay. You have to find the number of cones. So from this, how many cones will you form? So in short, we can say volume of cylinder is equal to volume of cone into number of cones. Understood? Because you are melting this. From this, you are making smaller cones. But how many cones are you making? That you need to find out. So this volume into number of cones will be equal to the volume of the cylinder. So let's do this. So what is the formula to find the volume of cylinder? It is pi r square h. R is 3 into 3 and h is 5 is equal to, what is the volume of cone? It is 1 by 3 into pi into r is 0.1 into 0.1 into h is 1 into number of cones. Clear? Yes? Chalo. Now this pi and this pi, you can cancel it. Correct? Now this will become 3 3s are 9, 9 5s are 45. Okay, 45 into 3 divide by 0.1 into 0.1 will give you the number of cones. Correct, children? Now let's solve it. So 0.1, how will you write? 1 upon 10. So 45 into 3 into 10 into 10 upon 1 into 1 is the number of cones. So 5 3s are 15, 1, 12, 13, this many. So number of cones is 13,500. I hope it's clear. Let's go to question number 16, children. The height of a cone is 40 centimeter. A small cone is cut off at a top by a plane parallel to its base. So say this is a cone. Okay. The height is given as, the height is 40 centimeter. Okay. A small cone is cut off at the top. at the top a small cone is cut off. Say this is a small cone which I have cut. And we don't know the height, so let the height be h. Let this radius be r and let this radius be capital R. Okay. Now, a small cone is cut off at the top by a plane parallel to its base. If its volume be 1/64th of volume of a given cone, that means volume of a smaller cone is equal to 1/64 of volume of a bigger cone. It means this. At what height above this? You have to find this. At what height above the base is the section cut? Children, mark this question important because this question, though it is there in volume and surface area, but there is few concepts which we are relating with similarity also. Since we don't know the radius, we don't know the height, we cannot use the formula to find this. So here we will have to use similarity of triangles also. So let this be O, A, B, okay. This be C, D and N. First we will prove that, say this is a line. First let's prove that triangle O in triangle OND and triangle, mark it as M, OMB. Which triangle I have taken? I have taken this smaller triangle and I have taken a bigger triangle. First let's prove the similarity. Now O is a common angle, correct? So angle O is equal to angle O, common angle. Then since this line is parallel to the base, this angle will be equal to this angle. What is the reason? Corresponding angles. So angle OND is equal to angle OMB, corresponding angles. Therefore triangle OND is similar to triangle OMB by AA axiom test of similarity. I have already put the video of similarity, you can check that video. Okay. Now since the triangles are similar, you can use the basic proportionality theorem which says that ON upon OM is equal to ND upon MB. What is ON? It is H. What is OM? It is 40. The height is given. Is equal to ND is small r upon capital R. This is your first part. What you have found. Okay. Come on, let's go ahead with this. Now, volume of a smaller triangle which is 1/3 pi r square h is equal to 1/64th of volume of bigger triangle, correct? And bigger triangle, the height is 40. Okay. Now this pi gets cancelled. 1/3 gets cancelled. Okay. So you are left with r square h is equal to, now 8 8s are 64, 8 5s are. So you will get 5 r square upon 8. Clear? Now let's go ahead. So now you have the value of r and this. So r square upon r square is equal to 5 upon 8h. I have taken h over here and r square I have taken it here. So this becomes r upon r. The whole square is equal to 5 upon 8h. Clear? I have taken the square. Now we already got the value. R upon r is what? H upon 40. So h upon 40. The whole square is equal to 5 upon 8h. Okay. Now let's find the value for h. So this will become h square upon 1600 is equal to 5 upon 8h. Cross multiply, 8h cube is equal to 5 into 1600. So h cube is equal to 5 into 1600 divide by 8. 8 200. So h cube is 1000. So if h cube is 1000, what is the value of h? H is 10 meter, right, or centimeter? They have not given anything. 40 centimeter, yes, 10 centimeter. So this is the height of a smaller cone. Now what are you supposed to find? Height above the base. Now you got the height smaller cone. So height above the base would be bigger height, which is 40, minus smaller height, which is 10. So answer would be 30 centimeter. That would be the height above the base. I hope it's clear, children. Come on, let's go to the next one. Let's go to question number 17. A hollow metallic cylindrical tube. Let's draw a hollow metallic cylindrical tube. A hollow metallic cylindrical tube has an internal radius 3 centimeter. So internal radius means this small r. So small r is 3 centimeter. This one. Okay. And the height is 21 centimeter. Height is 21 centimeter. The thickness of the metal is 0.5. This thickness, this is 0.5 centimeter. So what would be the external radius? So thickness is equal to external radius minus small radius. So 0.5 is equal to r minus 3. So r is equal to 3 plus 0.5, which is 3.5 centimeter. Now this tube is melted and it is cast. That means it is made into a right circular cone. So from this a cone is being made. The height of the cone is 7 centimeter. Find the radius. So what does it mean? You will find the volume of a hollow cylinder that will be equal to volume of a cone. Whenever you are melting something, what is that? It is a volume, capacity, right? That will give you another structure. So come on, let's write it. So volume of hollow cylinder is equal to volume of cone. Only one cone was being made. Now what is the formula? It is pi h bracket r square minus r square, which is equal to 1 by 3 pi into r square. Let it be r1 r square into h1. Okay, pi and pi gets cancelled. Come on, let's solve it. What is the height of the cylinder? It is 21. 21 into what is r? R you got 3.5 square minus 3 square is equal to 1 by 3 into r1 square. You need to find what is the height given? 7 centimeter. Okay, so this is 21 into 3.5 square is 12.25. You can check out my shorts on squaring off number ending with 5. Minus 9 is equal to 7 r1 square upon 3. Okay, let's go. Let's solve this here. So this is 21 into 12 this is 3.25 is equal to 7 r1 square upon 3. So r1 square is equal to 21 into 3.25 into 3 upon 7. 7 3s are. So r1 square is equal to 3.25 into 9, which is 9 5s are 45, 4, 9 2s are 18, 22, 2, 9 3s are 27, 29. So R1 would be square root of 29.25. Now how do you find the square root? Long division method. Yes. Chalo 29.25. Let's find the square root. I will take up once again so that you are clear with it. 29.25. Okay. Now you have to take the square table. We are not taking regular table. 1 ones are 1, 2 twos are 4, 3 threes are 9, 4 fours are 16, 5 fives are 25. 9 minus this is 4. Add this 5 over here, which is 10. Take this decimal over here. Now always in square there has to be pair. We not take a single number down. So this entire pair you will take, which is 25. Now here the number and here the number has to be same. So if I take up 103 into 3, 3 threes are 9, 0, 3. I take 104 into 4, 4 fours are 16, 1, 4. If I take 105 into 105, 5 fives are 25, 2, 5. So 5 we can't take, we will have to take 4. So this is 4, so 4, 1, 6. You will get 16, 4, 9 plus 4, it is 108. You need the answer correct to one decimal place. Whenever you need the answer up to one decimal place, you will have to get you have to derive the answer to two decimal place and then round it off. Now here nothing is there, so you will take 2 zeros. Take 2 zeros. Now here whatever number you put, if I put 1, still it would be bigger than this, so you will just put here 0. So if I want to round it off to correct one decimal place, the answer would be 5.4 centimeter. This would be the radius of the cone. Yeah, clear? Let's go to question number 18, children. From a circular cylinder of diameter 10 centimeter. This is a circular cylinder. Okay. The diameter is 10 centimeter. So what is the radius? I will take the radius like this. So radius is 5 centimeter. Okay. And the height is 12 centimeter. A conical cavity of the same base radius and of the height is hollowed out. How when you go to an ice cream parlor, you take a scoop, you hollow it out, right? In the same way, you are also you are also making a cavity of same radius and same height, which is hollowed out. So this becomes your cone of same radius and same height. So the height is what? 12 centimeter. Radius is 5 centimeter. Okay. Now find the volume and the whole surface of the remaining solid. From this cylinder, if I remove this much part, what volume is remaining, that I have to find. So how will you find the volume of the remaining surface? First you will find the volume of the cylinder, subtract volume of a cone from it, you will get the volume of the remaining surface. Let's do it. So volume of remaining solid is volume of cylinder minus volume of cone. Correct? Now you have to leave the answer in pi only. So volume of cylinder is pi r square h minus volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Pi you have to leave it like this only. What is the radius? Radius is 5 into 5 and height is 12 minus 1 by 3 into pi into what is the radius? Radius is 5 into 5 and height is 12. Okay. So this would be 12 5s are 60. 60 5s are 300 pi minus 3 4s are 20. 20 5s are 100 pi. So the answer is 200 pi. Since its volume, it would be centimeter cube. They have asked you to leave the answer in pi, so I left the answer in pi. Now, the second part of the question is, you have to find the whole surface of the remaining solid. Now children, here, what is the remaining solid? This is the remaining solid. What is it of a cylinder? It is a curved surface area. Then what is the remaining surface? It is this. What is it? It is curved surface area of cone. Okay. Now this part you got it. Now what is still remaining here? Area of a circle, the upper part. See here, when it is touching, this part is left here, this part is left here. So area of a circle is also left. So that is the whole surface of the remaining solid. So let's find it out. First let's find the curved surface area of cylinder. What is the formula to find the curved surface area of a cylinder? It is 2 pi RH, okay, which is 2 into pi into radius is 5 and height is 12. So this will become 12 5s are 60, 60 into 2, 120 pi. Okay, now find the curved surface area of cone. What is the formula? It is pi RL. Do you know the latent heat? This L, do you know? No. So first thing you will have to find the latent heat. So it is pi into 5 into, how do you find the latent heat? Square root of h square plus r square. So it is 5 pi into h is what? 12 square plus 5 square. 5 pi into 144 plus 25. 5 pi into 144 plus 25 is 169. So square root of 169 is 30. So it is 65 pi. So this is the curved surface area of cone. This is the curved surface area of cylinder. What is the area of the circle? Area of circle is pi r square. Correct? So it is pi into radius is 5 square. Answer is 25 pi. So what is the whole surface of the remaining solid? So area of the remaining solid would be, add up everything, 120 pi plus 65 pi plus 25 pi. 10, 1, 6, 10, 11, 1, 210 pi. That is the whole surface of the remaining solid. I hope it's clear, children. Let's go to question number 19, children. From a cube of h 14 centimeter. What is a cube? It is a square box. Okay. A square box. And the edge means side, it is 14 centimeter. A cone of maximum size is carved out. From this, a cone of maximum size. So maximum size cone is carved out. So the radius would be same, which is 14, diameter would be 14 centimeter. Find the volume of a cone. What is the formula to find the volume of cone? Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Correct? Now, it is 1 by 3 into 22 upon 7 into radius. The diameter is 14. So, since it is of maximum size, radius would be 7. 7 into 7. And height. What is the height given? Now, this is 14. All the sides in a cone, in a cube, all sides are equal. So, the height is 14. Correct? 7 gets cancelled. So, this is 22 into 7, which is 154. 154 into 14. 22. So, this is 2156 upon 3. Which is equal to, divided 7, 3 ones are 3, 2, 3 eights are 24.6. So it is 718.67 centimeter cube. Now you got the volume of a cone. Now you have to find the volume of the remaining material. How will you find the volume of the remaining material? Volume of cube minus volume of cone. Correct? Come on, let's find the volume of cube. What is the formula to find the volume of cube? It is A cube. What is A? A is the side. So it is 14 cube. 14 cube, answer is 2744 centimeter cube. You need to learn the cubes, okay? Now what is the volume of the remaining material? So volume of remaining material would be 2744 minus 718.67. If you want the answer to one decimal places, you can convert this into one decimal place. So 2744 minus 718.7. Why? Because it is more than 5. Okay. So this subtracted 2744 minus 718.7.0. So this will become 0.30. This is 3,318,5,202. 2025.3 centimeter cube. Okay, come on, let's go to the next one. Let's go to question number 21st, children. From a solid wooden cylinder of height 28 centimeter. Let's draw the cylinder. A wooden cylinder. Height is given as 28 centimeter and diameter is given as 6 centimeter. Okay. Two conical cavities are hollowed out. Two cones are hollowed out. So from here say one cone and another cone. The diameter of the cones are of 6 centimeter only and the height is 10.5. Here also height is 10.5. Find the volume of the remaining solid. How will you find the volume of the remaining solid? It is volume of a cylinder minus volume of two cones. Okay, come on, let's solve it. So volume of remaining solid is equal to volume of cylinder minus volume of two cones. Now in both these cones the radius is same and the height is also same. So volume of cylinder, the formula is pi r square h. So pi into radius. What is the radius? Radius is 3. So 3 into 3 and height is 28 minus 1 by 3 into pi into r square. Radius is same 3 into 3 and height is 10.5. Now over here, since there are two cones, you will multiply here with 2. Okay, so this will become 3 3s are 9. So 3 3s are 9, 28 into 9, 9 8s are 72, 7, 9 2s are 18, 19, 20, 25 pi minus this 3 gets cancelled. So 3 2s are 6. So 10.5 into 6. So 6 5s are 33, 6 1s are 6 pi. So answer is, subtract this, 252 minus 63, 252 minus 63. Okay, this will become 19. Correct? Sorry, let's not do this. So 252 minus 63. 4, 1, this will become 9. 24 minus 16 is 1. So 189 pi, which is 22 upon 7. Okay, 7 2s are 14, 4, 7. Now 27 into 22, it is 594 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the remaining solid. Children, this was the last sum from this exercise. So please stay connected for the next part. Goodbye and take care.